Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna say I wasn't. I just, things kind of happen fast. You know, this game happened fast, even though it's a longer game than usual. But you know what I'm saying, we couldn't get things rolling. It's not on one person. Everybody played a part, so I was definitely surprised.
Less than an hour now. Can you reflect on this season, what it meant to you, being in the team with these guys?
Super proud of my teammates. Yeah, I wish things could have went another way, but can't do nothing about it now.
What were the Seahawks do?
Season to our guys.
What do you say to Drake after a game like this? Put so much on himself.
Steph Curry, keep going, keep shooting. I'm saying he's 23 years old. It's a team effort. I'm saying, coming from my standpoint, I just wish I could have given more.
How do you think?
How does one weekend turn into headlines about heartbreak, millions of dollars, and a Super Bowl rumor that has the entire internet arguing? That is the question swirling around Offset right now, because reports and online chatter are painting a picture that feels almost unreal. People are saying that after his split from Cardi B, Offset started moving differently. New parties, new appearances, late-night outings that fans tracked through social media stories and background videos posted by other celebrities. Some observers claim he looked energized, almost competitive, like he had something to prove. Then the gambling rumors began to spread. Allegedly, whispers started on fan pages claiming Offset had been placing extremely high-stakes bets. Not small wagers, not friendly bets. We are talking about numbers so large that people online could not even agree on the exact amount, only that it was massive. Screenshots began circulating. They were blurry, hard to verify, but fans believed they showed conversations about bets tied to major football games, including the Super Bowl. The numbers being discussed were shocking, and that is when the story started snowballing. One rumor that caught the most attention claimed Offset had offered additional financial incentives connected to a game involving the Seahawks and the Patriots. The claim suggested he wanted the Patriots to lose, and that he was willing to put serious money behind that belief. No confirmed reports back this up, but social media ran with it anyway. The internet does what it always does. It speculates. It connects dots that may or may not exist, and suddenly, Offset was trending across multiple platforms, not for music, not for fashion, but for what fans believed was one of the biggest celebrity bets ever rumored. At the same time, Cardi B and Stefon were already under a microscope. Their relationship had been talked about nonstop for months. Fans followed every post, every appearance, every story, so when breakup rumors started appearing, people were already watching closely. Then came the posts that really fueled the fire. Offset uploaded a photo of himself wearing an NFL jersey with the caption, "I won." That was all it took. No explanation, no context, just two words that set off thousands of theories within minutes. Some fans believed he was celebrating a personal victory unrelated to sports. Others were convinced the post was connected to the betting rumors, and a third group believed the message was directed at Cardi B and Stefon, especially because breakup rumors were surfacing the very same night. But what fans noticed next is where things really get interesting. People began pointing out the timing, the alleged betting talk, the Super Bowl loss, the breakup rumors, and then the celebratory post. The sequence felt too dramatic for some to dismiss as coincidence, and that is when the speculation turned into full-blown online debate. Cardi B did not immediately respond publicly, which only made the internet louder. Silence in celebrity culture often creates more noise than any statement ever could. Fans started dissecting her recent posts, looking for hidden messages, song lyrics, or captions that might hint at what she was feeling. Meanwhile, Stefon also kept a relatively low profile. That silence was interpreted in completely different ways depending on who you asked. Some believed he was focused on football, others thought he was avoiding drama, and some insisted there was tension behind the scenes that had not yet been revealed. Luxury lifestyle accounts added another layer to the story. Photos surfaced of Offset at upscale clubs, private sections glowing with neon lights, tables covered in bottles, and entourages celebrating around him. Whether the celebration was about music, money, or something else entirely was unclear, but the optics were powerful. Fans began comparing those images to earlier photos of Cardi B and Stefon Diggs attending events, smiling, traveling, and appearing comfortable in each other's world. The contrast made people feel like they were watching a dramatic shift unfold in real time. Then, parenting conversations entered the chat. Cardi B and Stefon Diggs share a child, and many fans started wondering how public drama might affect family dynamics. People online often forget that behind celebrity headlines are real children, real families, and real emotions. Still, gossip pages continued pushing new angles. One claim suggested Offset had been frustrated watching Cardi B move on and build a new chapter. Another suggested he simply wanted attention, and others believed he was genuinely celebrating a financial win unrelated to relationships at all. The truth, as usual, was impossible to pin down. But the atmosphere online kept heating up. Comment sections turned into debates. Some fans defended Offset, saying people were making assumptions without proof. Others argued that celebrities know exactly how cryptic posts will be interpreted, and the "I won" caption was no accident. And then came another twist. A few users claimed to have spotted interactions between people connected to the Seahawks, celebrating in ways that seemed unusual, though none of those claims were verified. Still, the idea alone was enough to keep the rumor cycle spinning. What made the situation even more dramatic was how fast the narrative changed from sports speculation to relationship drama. Within hours, conversations about football turned into conversations about loyalty, breakups, and revenge energy. Fans also began revisiting old interviews and clips of Offset talking about relationships, competition, and success. People love to look backward when trying to understand the present, and every old quote suddenly felt like a clue to someone. Meanwhile, Cardi B supporters flooded comment sections with messages of encouragement. Many of them said she deserved peace and happiness, no matter what was happening behind the scenes. Others said she seemed focused on her career and her family and didn't need to respond to every rumor. Still, curiosity kept building, because the bigger question wasn't just about bets or breakups, it was about motivation. Why would someone post "I won" at such a specific moment? Was it coincidence? Was it strategy? Or was it something more personal? Observers also noticed that celebrity circles are smaller than people think. Friends overlap, events overlap, business connections overlap. That means reactions often carry layers of meaning that outsiders can only guess at. And as the speculation grew louder, more people started asking whether this situation was just another example of how social media amplifies every move celebrities make. A single photo, a short caption, and suddenly millions of people are debating intentions and emotions. But there was still one piece of the puzzle that hadn't fully surfaced yet, and the online conversation was beginning to shift toward it. Because some fans believed the real story wasn't about money or football at all, but about pride, image, and the complicated dynamics of public relations. And if that theory turns out to be even partly true, what unfolds next could change how people see everyone involved.